sewer.
These days all I see is everything you're not. Between those melodies, it's all I've been thinking of. Since then, the lines you left behind you, they cover every bit of this home. And these days, it's all I've ever wanted, it's all I've ever wanted to know. What it is that keeps me from letting you go, I don't even know. What it is that keeps me from letting you go, I don't even know. What it is that keeps me from letting you go, it's not what I thought. I guess we got what we want. These days all I hear are words that I forgot. And of those memories I'd rather lose the lot. Since then the days are getting longer, but I keep getting lost in the snow. And these days it's all I've ever wanted, it's all I've ever wanted to know. What it is that keeps me from letting you go, I don't even know. What it is that keeps me from letting you go, I don't even know. What it is that keeps me from letting you go, it's not what I thought. I guess we got what we want. 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 It's been a while, I've been out on my own. I get a little anxious when you call me on the phone. Somebody said that it fades away, but in the interim it was hard to see that way. It's been a while, I've been out on my own. I'm in denial about living life alone. I said I don't like change, but I'm not afraid. I can't keep it together every anyway. And when every page is in disarray, I think we'll be okay. I said I don't like change, but I'm not afraid. I can't keep it together every anyway. And when every page is in disarray, I think we'll be okay that way. I thought I'd change when I got older, but the same year came over and over, and the only change that I could feel was the aging of my bones. And then in one October when the sun
Well, here I am again. And yes, the reason I have it set to a regular cut is, well, because I need to figure out how to reconfigure that. Also, I'm having some issues because all my integrations for Blue Sky don't work anymore. No, seriously, they don't work. But why? I'm gonna look it up. OBS widgets. No, utility. Blue Sky and StreamerBot. Oh, I need to actually hit reset. I need to reset the session of it on that. I'll do that tomorrow. For now, it's time for Final Fantasy. Please tell me it loads. Because I haven't touched Final Fantasy 14 since, well, early in the week, taking screenshots. Also, I am using something else. Let's connect to the game. Because it takes a while. Not that character. I need to go into Kasunui shoot. I'll wait for it to load. And come on, there it is. Also, I could probably move this entire thingy. Game 1. 3D panel. Just move it up. Nope, that's not the way. That's a way, and then I tilt. Maybe increase the scale slightly. Higher up. Just move, scale up. That's good. Get values. Get values. Mixed. There we go. Nuffalin. It's time to go into the Stone Vigil. I'll do it with a party of NPCs because I don't know if I can... I cannot... I'm gonna go into the live VC just so I can speak. Okay. Yep, it's working. Whoa! The Stone Vigil. Okay, there's one thing I need to do is... I need to adjust the reactives again. A Dravanian Outwalker. Come on, then! Yeah! Then cut. 2. I had to wait. I had to get my guy to actually approach. Muggets. I obviously keep my head on a swivel for any loot. My loot goblin tendencies follow me into this onto this character as well. Nothing there. Damn it. Come on. Good stuff. Good stuff. What do you mean that was a hit? 유도. The Barbie can. Swinge. The lion's breath. It burns, doesn't it? What is my gap closer anyway? The Barbican is no longer sealed. Come on, give me that. What's that blade? Oh wait, this is bonus. This is bonus. Way too big for your boots. Psych. Oh, come on. No, I am not the one you need. There we go. What do you mean you're gonna target me? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Big boy. I am saving that LB for the next mini boss. The right brass. And now we wail in on them. Now we absolutely wail on this guy. Oh, tank, get him. My buttons. My buttons. Koshi. Koshi mi kasha. Braver. Oh, yes. Welcome to Final Fantasy VII. One, 6, 3. And another one. I'll draw the enemy. Koshi. Vigil gems. Vigil tights, Vigil coif. This is gonna be... That is basically just... glamour equipment at this point. For me, at least. Another couple ice sprites come to ruin my day. One moment, was like, let me do something here. Security command. And more pants. Because apparently you can never have too many in this fucking game. You never have too many of them. More boys. All right. Da 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 da. Look, it's the Enterprise. Yes, just beyond that enormous sleeping dragon. The dragon is not our concern. We have come for the airship and only the airship. Sid, you and I will sneak aboard the Enterprise and prepare it for launch. Xian, you stay here and keep an eye on the beast. If it wakes, we need you to provide distraction until we are ready to depart. You can manage that, can't you? They need to rewrite this. Because it doesn't feel like that doesn't feel like the Alpha No we know. Or at least dub it. Let's settle it then, shall we, Sid? As you command. That little lordling gets is humbling soon enough. You again? So you mean to slay Garuda next? Interesting. Most interesting. And you are aware that her strength greatly exceeds that of your previous primal conquests? A testament to the fanatical devotion of her followers. The XIV are nothing if not zealous. In spite of your past achievements, I labor to believe that you will best this foe. Yet only a fool would underestimate the great bringer of light, slayer of Ifrit, bane of Titan. If any mortal is capable of defeating the Lady of the Vortex, it is you. Win or lose, the battle should at least make for an entertaining spectacle. Assuming, of course, you live that long. Alphino, the dragon. Confound it all. Here. Feel. Let us see how will your blasphemous gift serve you this time, Crystal Bearer. Now would be a good time for you to start drawing aggro. Tinker Gorkin. Uh-oh. there's the telegraphing. Right. You dead? You dare speak to me in that tone of voice, boy? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, our healer is down. Please tell me I have a phoenix down in here somewhere. Yes. Cover me. Forgive me. What is there to forgive? You made a slight miscalculation, that's it. Nothing more and nothing less. Now let me demolish this dragon. For he makes a mockery of us. Come on, give me the LB2. Give me the LB2. Hold. Ah, fuck it. I'll use LB1. Down with you. What loot? Ah, yes. Let's leave the duty. It's time for a cutscene. Well, this is taking a while. Huh? Another crystal. Oh, well, back into the... Oh. Such impeccable radiance. There it is. Ice. An ice crystal. God, that's bright. That's way too bright. Shun, Shun, you all right? Speak to me. God be praised. I feared the beast had injured you. I see now why the others rated you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of that etheric bubble with the dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find a new champion. Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience. I have enough to do enough to do already. Which reminds me, Sid is working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let us go and see what he has to say. What say you, Sid? Will she fly? Yes, though it will not be a pleasant ride. Well, I dare say that it'll be no more unpleasant than staying here. It's a pity the Enterprise is not in a better state, but if she will allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. If all are in agreement, let us return to Gridania. Though I would like nothing more than to set course for the Howling Eye. It is plain the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must need to be repaired if we are to proceed with our mission. This is all so familiar. I know this airship. If I could just... Bah, it's no use. Let's go. Look, there's Ishgard. Ah, how I've longed for the more agreeable climate of the Twelves wood. Yet I will not deny that the Holy See had its charms. Endless detours aside, our Asgardian jaunt proved quite an adventure. Alas, our work is far from done. We still have an airship to repair and a primal to slay. No rest for the heroic, eh? Tengens. Fuga upgrades to Fuko at level 86. Into the eye of the storm. Oh, This feels like I feel like this is a spoken one. It calms me to look after her. It's as though I was being reunited with a part of me I never knew I was missing. Hardly surprising, you did design and build her. Yet he doesn't remember Alphino. I bear good news. The Seedseers have granted a request to house the Enterprise. We may take as long as we require to repair her. But of course, it would be rank folly to take one moment more than we'd require. Garuda, lest we forget, grows stronger by the hour. If we are to have any hope of wresting this benighted realm from her talons, it must needs be soon. Though I am no expert on the workings of airships, it seems plain to me that the Enterprise suffered much from her time in the wilderness. Am I not correct, Sid? You are, frankly. It's a miracle she carried us this far. As you know, the Howling Eye is encircled by a raging tempest, apt to turn proud trees to matchwood. Our battle will end before it begins if the Enterprise cannot weather the storm. Here comes a funny noise. That's right. I have a Bluetooth speaker here. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. Well, I keep fucking up the voices I had for them. But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that may not be enough. Confound it. There must be a way. A way to brave the fury of the elements. Brave the fury of the elements. The elements! Of course, that's it! We could work upon the element itself. Using the power of a corrupted crystal, we could clear a path through the storm, and spare the Enterprise a battering. I see. You propose to utilize the properties of a crystal to alter the elemental aspect of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. Though mayhap not to you, Shion. We speak of the manifestations of over-aspected ether that can be found throughout Eorzea. Since the calamity disrupted the land's etheric currents, such crystals have become comparatively commonplace. Which has been a cause of great woe, as they are known to warp etheric energies, including those of living organisms. The point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind-aspected ether comprising Garuda's barrier into ether of another aspect, one she cannot control. With certain modifications, the Enterprise should be able to deliver us to the Howling Eye in comfort, however hard Garuda blows. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. All of this rests upon our ability to procure a crystal with the necessary properties. Have you any idea where we might acquire one? No, but I know a man who might. A scholar by the name of Lambertint, who resides in Camp Drybone. Strange as it may sound, I met him during my time at the church. Well, Marquez met him, I suppose. Whether out of pity or want for a more willing listener, he would talk to me for hours at the time about his etheric studies, corrupted crystals being his pet subject. It was as a result of these conversations that poor Marquez was observed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science. Shion, I need you to return to Fanalan and seek out this scholar. Sid and I will set about repairing the Enterprise in your absence. Good, I can actually unlock the next job quest on the way. Fanalan, Order! The sands of debt. Oh, I went the wrong way. I forgot that it was at the quicksand. Or if... I forgot that it was at the quicksand. Musasai is scanning the area in anticipation of your arrival. Ah, Shiun. 'Tis good to see you again, and stronger for your tireless training. Now then, with the sandblasted walls of this city, we have identified an evil that was once for excising. An unscrupulous moneylender who preys upon the poor. This I learned by plying a certain businessman with coin. Apparently, the crook in question has been doing his rounds at Stone's Throw. He charges exorbitant rates on the meagerest sums, and those unable to return it in full are forced into slavery. This is no man, but a leech that feeds of the least fortunate among us. Such evil cannot be suffered. Let us head to the shanty town Storm's Blow and speak to the denizens. Stone's Throw, Stone's Throw. A pleasant pauper. I was stupid enough to get a loan, and now I'm working it off till fall knows when. And I'm one of the luckier ones. My heart goes out to the lass yonder who's about to be sold on account of that medicine she bought her sick father. Peaked pauper. The peaked pauper. That moneylender bastard! He's a swindler, that's what he is! Pretends he's your best friend, acting like he cares. And when you can't cough up the coin, he shows his true colours. Sure, I can tell you about that moneylender. Was played for a fool myself, and only got myself to blame. Fool me once, shame on me. That's just how it works here. It seems I was too kind earlier. This man is no leech. He's the stain that night soil leaves behind. Let us seek out this downtrodden damsel who sought only to do right by her father. I shall find Momozigo and join you presently. Madam. What is the matter? I heard right. Don needed medicine badly, so he borrowed a handful of coins. But before we knew it, the handful became a chestful, and now I'm having to work to pay it back. But the interest grows faster than I can work, and the moneylender's threatening to sell me off to a client. If that happens, no one will be left to look after that. I just don't know what to do no more. Oh, her own happiness is on the line, but she still worries for her father. Oh, this moneylender has it coming to him. Mr. Philip, don't sell me, please. I'll work harder. I swear, just don't take me away. The guy needs looking after. Is that supposed to move me? If anything, you should be thankful. I'm only offering you a chance to earn your money without any effort. You need only lie on your back. Now come quietly. Hold it right there, villain. If you try to take the girl away, you'll have to answer to these samurai here. I know not who you are, but it is a legitimate business transaction, and certainly none of your concern. However, if you insisted on threatening my person, I will not hesitate to summon the brass blades. Pray forgive us your indiscretion, my lord. As you say, it is none of your concern. Shion, put up your katana. What are you doing, Musasai? Should I say not doing? I thought the idea was to punish evil. Now is not the time to draw steel. Doing so would have only worsened the situation. We must be patient and await the right moment. Besides, I suspect there is more to the operation than this Philip alone. If we give him a line, he will surely lead us to his accomplices. Come, let us follow him. See what Momozigo has to say. Just you wait, Philip. We'll get you yet. It appears our man is meeting someone. Ah, speak of the devil. Even with the rags, it's plain. Even with the rags, 'tis plain she's a brute. She is a beauty, yes. I trust she will serve to stay in your good graces. Oh, you've not done yourself this time. Yes, she will serve very well. Very well indeed. You may continue to conduct your business freely. She's being used to bribe a brass blade, and a commanding officer at that. Ah, that damn scoundrel! Now we know why this villain was able to operate in plain sight, unmolested by the law. Shion, the time has come to draw steel. All right, you spineless prick. All right then. Don't hold me, Asaran! Ah, mommy! Oh, of course. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now you two. Now you two. Report yourself into the authorities. With haste, I tell you! You did well. Remember, a katana is not to be drawn blindly. Within its sheath you must let it rest, steeping in power until the time is ripe to strike. Oh. What have you done, Momozigo? So wait, he's my friend and he's here to help. He is not the enemy. Not at all. Oh, not at all, good sir. Long story short, we've been trying to find decisive evidence linking the moneylender Philip to one of our officers. And thanks to your timely intervention, we've done just that. His involvement in this racket is a stain upon our honor, which is admittedly far from squeaky clean. But know that there are many honest brass blades still. Good men and women who strive to serve the public trust. If you hadn't appeared, gods know where I might have ended up. I don't know how to thank you. Think nothing of it. The work is its own reward. Now hurry back to Yadar and put his mind at ease. Pray allow me to thank you also. With your help, we succeeded in catching slippery crooks who had long eluded us. Rest assured, we shall see to the rest. By your leave. If only you could use a GC salute in this case. Unfortunately, you still cannot. For a moment, I thought you'd given us up to the enemy. Next time I would thank you to share your plans. Yeah, have a little faith, will you? Thanks to my spontaneity, we managed to wrap this up in a neat little package. Fufalupa, he and I go back a long way. Fellas as honest as they come. I do not doubt it. Now then, our worker is done. One fewer evil afflicts the realm. Let us move on to wherever the wind should blow. The wind blows, 'twould seem, to the sea. Momozigo, pray take the lead. Right this way, friends. We are going to Limsa Laminsa. Of course the next quest is in the Drowning Wench. I'm guessing it's gonna take me to the... I'm guessing a quest is going to take me there in a moment, so... There he is. Lambertet. Oh yes, I am Professor Lambertet. Beg pardon, you wish to hear about my research on corrupted crystals. Truly? Nothing would give me greater pleasure than to discuss my work with a fellow man of science. A man of science. Sealed with science. Science! Professor Lambertin is about to show you something you will never forget. So rare it is to find fellow intellectuals in this region. It is ever rarer to find one capable of comprehending the nature of corrupted crystals. Come to think of it, there was another hermit whom the church had given sanctuary. Curious fellow. Unsociable, rather daft at first impression, yet possessed of an amazing affinity towards the scientific pursuits. But to the matter at hand. Did you say you wish to conduct field observation? Not to conduct field observation, but to harvest a corrupted crystal? The gods, man! At least take the necessary precautions so that you do not suffer from exposure to its harmful energies. I'm beginning to wonder if you have sufficient qualifications to handle such hazardous materials. Yes, I have played Half-Life. I know how to handle hazardous materials and how to deal with a resonance cascade. Still, your ignorance is somehow endearing. Luckily for you, I have precisely the means by which these inherent dangers may be averted. Simply store the crystal you seek within this watered pot to protect yourself from its deleterious effects. Though I suppose you will be bombarded with its energies until you place it within the vessel. Perhaps it shall motivate you to work quickly. In any case, take the pot to Hasako, a student of mine monitoring the flow of ether at High Bridge. Explain to him your quest, and he shall instruct you in the finer points of crystal harvesting. I don't know where I was with the accents, by the way. No, seriously. I've got no clue. No, seriously, I had no... I had literally zero idea of where I was going with that. Also... Oh, I'm on a run. Hi there, Hibaru. How many times must I be made to explain myself? I am not contemplating suicide, you imbecile. I've chosen this precise position to perform scientific measurements. Okay, let me just, Come on. Don't tell me I don't have the... I don't have the commands. I don't have the calm commands set up, I think. Come on, where is it? There it is. Well, if you are having issues, if just... It's not a good idea. Not a good idea to end it. Never. What have we here? A containment vessel? Why, this is the handiwork of Professor Lambertine. You thieving knave, I shall call for the... Oh, you say the man himself lent it to you. Then you must have sought me out per his instruction. Which means he believes me experienced enough to expound upon his explanations. At last, the recognition I so rightfully deserve! Sako's just... He is excited! He is excited! Sako is trying very hard to contain his excitement and is failing. Oh, frabulous day, Kokale! I should be chosen to guide this man! Yes, I, Sako, great as Professor Lambertine's pupils shall see that you successfully quarry your quarry. Your timing is impeccable, in fact, for I was preparing to procure corrupted crystals from the burning wall for my personal research. There, the devastating destruction caused by the calamity has blessed us with a bounty of sublime specimens. But something tells me that not with a perfect piece will satisfy your high standards. In which case you must needs descend to the deepest depths. Amidst the flowing waters and the murderer's mirror nights lies the most fantastic formation I have found thus far. Take this highly advanced researcher's tool and use it to separate a small fragment from the large cluster. Place it within the watered pot and bear it back to me for an inspection. The path which leads to Burgundy Falls to the base of the burning wall is treacherous and terrifying, but advance with appropriate caution and you will surely survive. And you shall surely survive. Gods, this man loves alliteration. Use the malt of... Oh, hello. The people of this land would kill me for no more than my Amalja skin. And so I must remain here in hiding. The day I will come when I shall fulfill my purpose. The destiny of both my forebears and myself. But only through patience and prudence. Now I will live to see that day. Oh, it's floating stone. You know about the quartz goblins. Didn't expect you to. They're only found in the most dangerous reaches of Fanalan. Type of goblin they are, just kind of crunchier. Ah, yes, they eat crystals, you know. And round these parts, there's a king's feast to be had. Makes the goblins grow pure clear quartz right in their bodies. And you can get some for me. Behold. Insta. I'm high enough level that it doesn't do anything here. Oh, don't tell me I have to go. I have to go all the way down. There is a person down there. The big Bugoli Fury. Bear Claw. Okay. Soloed it. I soloed that entire thing. I soloed it. Good hunting. Bag any clear quartz there? Them's what I was after. Clear as a god's piss. No offense intended. And ring like a bells. And a ring like a bells. Calamity's changed a lot of things around here. That's true enough, but it's still a treasure trove. You can't ask for much more as a miner. A beautiful waterfall, that. Oh, great. I forgot to actually collect the corrupted crystal. I got distracted by that mirror noise. Dear passengers, the streamer is an idiot. Where's the BGM? Back to Hahasako. There is a path over there. I cannot get to it though. At least not from here, but through here you can. That's an alternate, more winding route. Let's get to Halatali. Oh, hells. Took a wrong turn. Oh, Hasako? I see you've come galumphing back. Have you the crystal then? What a prodigiously large and lovely crystal! Professor Lamington will doubtlessly chortle with joy when you present it to him in person. Oh, and upon your return, do remember to recount how I helped you with your harvesting. My keen scholar sense tells me you have obtained a corrupted crystal, am I right? If you would grant me a moment to examine the crystal, as you desired. A corrupted crystal overflowing with wind-aspected ether. Remind me, for what purpose did you intend to use this crystal again? But to breach a barrier composed of wind-aspected ether? Oh dear, that may prove problematic, as this crystal will only serve to strengthen the barrier. I suppose I am at fault for not inquiring as to your objectives from the start. Had I known your intent, I would have never sent you to Hahasako. But what is science if not trial and error? Can you truly say that this failure has taught you nothing? Think, man! Now you understand the methods necessary to collect a corrupted crystal. You will doubtless have no difficulty doing so once more. What's more, the crystal you collected can serve as an invaluable resource for the ethereal studies conducted by the students of Bardesian. You've heard of them? Well, I don't mean to boast, but I have a professional relationship with the organization. Not as equals, of course, but I would never be so bold as to claim that level of expertise. Are you alright? Your eyes seem to have glazed over for a moment. Anyway, I shan't keep you from your task. You've the corrupted crystal to find. Nah, I'm gonna... It feels wrong. I'm gonna quit that accent. I'm not gonna do that accent for this character anymore. Corrupted crystals of sufficient size and strength are not all that common, I fear. Fortunately, one of my other students, Sienna, claims to have discovered another promising site in eastern Lenosha. Wait, that's not correct. Eastern Lenosha was where she was nearly killed when wandering too close to an Imperial castrum. Now that made for an amusing anecdote. It was western Lenosha, Pharaoh Sirius, on the Isles of Umbra to be precise. I can't recall her exact reasoning, but something to do with one of Dalamud's talents or some such nonsense. Yeah, I don't know if I really get the French accent. But I'll try it again. I can't recall her exact reasoning. It's something to do with Dalamud's talents or some such nonsense. But I can't say for certain that she's still in the airport, attempting to gain access to the house. Why not travel there and see if Sienna's inquiries bear fruit? If you can look past the crass and violent ways of the local pirates, you may find your time there quite pleasurable. Oh, and do not forget to take your maid shift watered pot, lest she think you unprepared for the task. Yeah, Lambertin, probably from Ishgard. Or either from Ishgard or Gridania. Who knows? Maybe. Charlian. Maybe from Charlian. Because Charlian is also... I don't know, it's more... There we have our... When you seek someone for a feat, you need done to the venture call. And no deed beyond there, so long the coin be fair to the graced ventures found. Oh. I do love the sea. There's something cleansing about it. I don't mean just taking a dunk. Such a vibrant port city. Brimming with people of all races and creeds. Maybe one day Hingashi, too, will learn to open its arms to the world. Now then, as before, Momozigo and I shall seek out evil and injustice in this place. Pray use the time to further hone your skills in our art, that you might stand ready to contend with whatever villainy should manifest. That was Stormblood! Yes, to Bulwark Hall, please. To Bulwark Hall, please. Frag him. Aye. To airport, please. I'm gonna hit the ad break button now, so I can just let it run while I move. Almost in airport. Yo. I am just gonna go ahead and just toying with my camera right now. Welcome to airport. And the ad break ended right as I arrive. What luck. Nope. Up there. Upstairs. Sienna. Corrupted crystals? Sir, I've no interest in being the butt of your jokes. So if you have no other reason for addressing me, kindly leave me be. Well, I'll be damned! Professor Lambertans did send you. Beg your pardon, it seems we got off on the wrong foot. I'm Sienna, greatest of the Professor's pupils, which is doubtless why he bid you seek me out. Indeed, I'm an accomplished scholar with an extensive background in... Oh God, just listen to me prattle on and on. I must have given this introduction a dozen times by now. It's probably not pirates. It probably is. As I told the professor in my many missives, I believe that the area surrounding Pharos Sirius is replete with corrupted crystals of exceptional strength. Unfortunately, I've yet to test my hypothesis, as all access to the Isles of Umbra is prohibited at present, for reasons unknown to me. You see, my attempts to acquire this information are often met with annoyance and disdain. It's rather puzzling, since I always take time to explain my motivations in great detail to the subjects of my questioning. Mayhap you will have better luck wresting information from these yellow jackets? I've all but given up at this point. Ah, you startled me! Don't you know it's better than to sneak up on a person at a time like this? What with all the fantastic officers with spirits and spectres haunting the Isles of Umbra? Just because I know it's nonsense doesn't make it any less frightening. Neb, come on. Fuck, man. You keen on travelling to the Isles of Umbra? Bloody hell, so you're drunk like just crazy. Ain't nothing there but death, and more death. The Isles of Umbra? What interest have you in that god's forsaken place? Ever since we were forced to abandon Pharos Sirius, the Isles have become naught more than a graveyard for ships unable to navigate the shores, and a purgatory for the souls dragged down to the depths with them. Okay, that was my... I just heard my camera beeping at me. That's honestly a noise I haven't heard it make before. Ah, Sheehan, you've returned. Tell me of your findings. Really? Infested with the undead, you say? That's a very interesting development. Excuse me for a moment while I gather my thoughts. Worry not, my friend. I've given your findings some thought and concluded that all this talk of spirits is naught more than local folklore. As for why all the travel to the Isles of Umbra is restricted, well, mayhap it's considered too dangerous, owing to the abandonment of Pharos Sirius. Well, anyway, while you were questioning those yellow jackets, I paid a visit to the local pub, since even an esteemed scholar like myself enjoys dulling her wits on occasion. I was there that I heard tell of a man named Skifrin, who was recently detained after returning from, wait for it, the Isles of Umbra. It was curious I've heard someone actually traveling to and from there. So I'm curious as to how he obtained permission. Mind having a chat with him in my stead? He was arrested after all, so I'm somewhat reticent to approach him myself. I have to go back. She calls to me, sings to me. Tell Midoa I'm sorry. Give him this. He was right. Or could you release me? Yes. Yes, release me. I will go and tell her. Let me go to her. Doesn't work for this one. What did Skiffrin have to say? That's not terribly helpful. Couldn't care less how much he misses his favorite bar wench. But what was that about a man named Mimidoa? Wait, I know that name. It's that bastard who grabbed my ass the other day in the pub. If you want to give him that feather, be my guest. I'm not going anywhere near him and his wandering hands. Mimidoa. Oh, not an initiate, are you? No? Now what are you? Speak up, son, I can't hear you. Bugger me! Is this what I think it is? Nah, couldn't be. You found this, you say. Where did you say you found it? Skiffrin, you say. I was hoping to have a word with the lad. But it sounds like there's naught left twixt his ears. He was supposed to help patch up Varus Sirius, he was. Company sent me to supervise a lot of them. Weren't getting work done on their own, see. Half of them walked off, half of them ran off, half of them up and vanished. What's that? You be looking for passage to the Isles of Umbra? Why didn't you say so? I've been thinking of dispatching someone to take a look on behalf of old Mimidoa. Tell them how the land lies. Ain't nobody been interested since you came a-calling. Whole port's up in arms about spirits and so forth. If I had to kill, I'd hire some sellswords and let them sort it out. But you'll do in a pinch, you will. Show this parchment to the skipper and he'll see you there and back. So you went ahead and had a word with Mimidoa. I hope the valuable time you saw fit to waste amounted to something. You mean that disgusting creature was Skiffrin's superior? I find it hard to believe, but this writ of passage does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say it's a relief to work with such an industrious man as you. I look forward to hearing the discoveries you will make on the Isles of Umbra. Without me. The reluctant researcher. Sienna has no desire to journey to the Isles of Umbra. Fine, fine. If you fail to see the justification for dragging me along on your journey, I will go as well. But 12 my witness, if you leave me behind to be devoured by some horrid abomination, I shall come back to haunt you. Ha! Take me to the Isles of Umbra, he bids, Sith. As if it's as simple as... Oh, I see you got rid of passage. Alright then, climb aboard. Here's the funny thing: you can purchase a passage to the Isles of Umbra. This doesn't seem all that bad. It's not. I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here, but the hell's with this here? Take your pot and go on without me. You've harvested crystals before, right? So it isn't as though you require my assistance. Speak to the man guarding the gate. I'm sure he'll let you in. Now, if you would please excuse me. Oh, hi, it's David. Beg your pardon, sir, but how did you come here? Access to this island is currently restricted. An old pot. Not sure I follow. Oh, I see. You wish to harvest a corrupted crystal. Sorry, friend, but you have to return empty-handed. David has a simple proposal for you. The Red Master Midoa gave you may grant you access to the island, but only authorized personnel may proceed past this point. Why, you ask? Look up and see for yourself. When that giant mass of crystals struck the lighthouse, it caused severe damage to both the structure and the machinery within that once powered the beacon. Aye, contrary to what the small folk would have you believe, the fires of Pharaoh Sirius were not an elaborate, not the product of a major thaumaturgy or a colossal arcane bomb, but an elaborate contraption fueled by ethereal energy. Repairs are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess when they'll be complete. What's worse, all work has ceased since rumors of the Walking Dead drove off our entire crew. Not that those rumors are incorrect. I've observed the fiends from a distance, at the ship graveyard to the south. What's drawn them to our shores is still a mystery, though. I'll make you a deal, Shion. Help me unravel this mystery, and I'll bring you your corrupted crystal. In fact, I shall begin searching for one that satisfies your requirements. As for where to begin your inquiries into the situation, it so happens that a party of free adventurers came ashore not long ago, seeking to scavenge valuable trinkets at the ship graveyard. I'd be surprised if they knew nothing of the undead infestation, so it might behoove you to question them. Dead man's mourn. It's all taken 5 bleeding years worth of racks in the cargo. But those good did things. Voice. Actually, the voice was quite nice. You saw them too, right? Dead people. Just shambling about. Without a care in the world. Except when they do seem to care, that is. They start shuffling towards the water. God's that voice. That single fleeting verse. I can still hear it. Stay close to the southern shore, friend. It took every ounce of my strength to resist. This talk of an alluring voice is disturbingly familiar. As if... That's impossible. They're all dead, aren't they? History repeating. David is sweating profusely. But if they have returned, that would mean... Oh, beg your pardon, I was thinking about something. Which reminds me, I see word that Master Midoa would be arriving any moment. Apparently he grew tired of waiting for the lanky young lad with the 1,000-yard stare to return, which I'm assuming is you. I don't know what sort of arrangement you had, but you should probably go and explain yourself. What's been keeping you in this shit? I ain't getting any younger, you know. Yeah, some honey-voiced harlot's been calling out to folk that wander near the ship graveyard. And it's stirred up all the dead and all. Bloody hells, this takes me back to my days as a cannon boy selling under old Misbid. But they wouldn't dare, would they? Not after the lesson we learned last time. Yeah, they bloody would though, wouldn't they, the brazen old biddies? Some folks say the first purge would said as the first purge would be the last. But I knew deep down in my bones that as this day would come. And come it has. I bet me bum a sirens behind all this. Nay, not one of the sanguine variety, initiate. I speak of the other kind. Them what's got feathers, and lure sailors to a watery grave with their sweet, sweet song. Ah, but don't end here. There, no drowning's just the start. See, even in death, a man stays bound to the beast, forced to do a bit until his corpse can't do it no more. 'Tis a fate I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. Except maybe in drink, and I'd regret it after. Any road 'tis up to us to stop this hellsborn hussy before she takes another soul. Of course we can't have ye marching off to war without ease. The siren don't have no power o'er a man as can't hear her song. 'Tis lucky for you I carry a spare pair. And lucky for the both of us I'm a superstitious old sod, eh? Well, she ain't coming to us, so we'd best head over to her. To the ship graveyard, initiate! I'm noticing how many voices I'm basically putting up for this. Na 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 na. Management. Look at the bones. Mimidoa? If she passes near the shore, she's sure to spy the campfire and come looking. Just a matter of waiting now. Solo duty! Duty calls. Commence battle for history repeating. Level sync is in effect. If you are above the maximum allowed level, it'll be synced as follows. I'm beginning to wonder if some sly bugger ain't spun us a yarn here. Quiet. Quiet! You hear that? 'Tis her! Look! An order! She's come, Nishes! She's come! What? Quick, lad, shove them plugs in your ears and get ready for a fight. Soon as she realizes you're deaf to her ditties, she'll call on her thralls and we'll be up to our necks in corpses before you know it. Embrace mine. Spurned his cruelty's reward. Come on, give me another. No more. Duty complete. Your level is no longer synced. Mimidoa. Am I alright? I'm better than that in shit. Happy as a sailor in a hole as I am. Of course, I'd be happy as a sailor if we'd got the songsters, but you can't have everything, can you? Yeah, she'll not come cruising around here again, no. No, not for a while anyway. And if she does, well, we know what to do, don't we? Thanks for the help, Buckham, may have. I clean forgot your name. Right, remind me. Shield? Don't recall having known anything by that name. If you know what my was name. Why you've been so bloody helpful. Ah, never mind. Be seeing you, lad. Some lines are very much archaic. Oh, wait, I forgot to push this button. Why are you resuming the music? Never asked you to resume the music. You mean it was a siren? How are you able to resist this song? Oh, I see. Well, I had heard that Master Mimidoa was involved in the first purge, but I never actually... Having survived an ordeal like that, I can't blame him for carrying earplugs around with him. Anyway, I have something for you. The corrupted crystal you wanted, safely sealed within the pot, just as you requested. Please, take it with my compliments. We'll head back to Aleport. Hop in if you like. You think she can see us? Well, she certainly see you making an ass of yourself with that box. Oh, it's you. Welcome back, Sheehan. You're looking remarkably hale, I must say, and more importantly, alive. You are alive, aren't you? Aha! The conquering hero returns bearing a gift. But I have a closer look. Impressive. Very impressive indeed. Yes, I think you'll be quite pleased with this specimen. Congratulations, Sheehan. Seldom have I ever encountered a corrupted crystal composed of such a volatile overabundance of fire-respected ether. What? You wanted a corrupted crystal composed of ice-respected ether to counteract the effects of a raging wind? Well, this specimen won't help you there. Anyone who knows anything about the elements can tell you that. You just have to keep looking, I suppose. Don't fret now, I know exactly where to find the corrupted crystal comprised of ice-respected ether. An associate of mine in Gridania has been studying the effects of one such crystal on living beings. Eh? What's with that expression? I thought you would be pleased to hear this news. This is not another wild dodo chase, I assure you. And what's better at this time? You mean you use that watered pot of yours to protect yourself from this crystal's energies? Eden's findings suggest that it's quite safe. Why, you ask? Well, let's just say it has undergone a unique process that has rendered such precautions unnecessary. Anyway, do not let me keep you. It's been a pleasure, Shun. Come back and see me sometime, alright? Okay, old Gridania then. Aethernet. Miketo. There's no active event yet. I still have the eggs. Ahem. Greetings and salutations. Master Kasanui, I presume? Sienna informed me of your adventures in Aleport. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding, though. As Professor Lamberton is fond to say, no action taken in the name of science is ever truly wasteful. To the matter at hand, corrupted crystals possessing the properties you seek can be found in abundance at the standing courses following the calamity. Oh, so that's no longer the case. And while there is at least one suitable crystal that remains to be found within the Twelves Wood, precisely where it is at any given moment is more difficult to say. Permit me to explain. You are familiar with Spriggans, yes? The foul little rascals that are wont to seek out ores and other stones? Well, fortunately, one such creature with an infamously insatiable appetite has single-handedly devoured every corrupted crystal in the Twelves Wood. Fortunately for you, these crystals take an eternity to digest. Assuming they can even be digested, and I'm reasonably confident that one still resides within his gut. Quite fascinating, really. The theory is that this Giggity first consumed the corrupted crystal when... You couldn't care less about this, could you? To the point then, Giggity seldom makes his presence felt unless there is particularly fine fodder to be had. Therefore, we shall require to lure, and I have precisely the sort he will find impossible to resist. Simply place his true heart, I shall save the story of its origin save the origin of its unusual name for another occasion, outside the Spriggan's lair and wait for the opportune moment to pounce. As for the method by which you retrieve the crystal from its gut, I shall leave that to your discretion. To Bent Branch. Actually, abort. Never mind, I was too late. Okay, we're nearby. Under this tree, across the bridge, and there are some Spriggans. At least I'm thoroughly overleveled on my main. I got my ass handed to me here multiple times. Never mind. They are not friendly. I guess it's about to rain in Gridania. Ah. Pray do not sneak up on me like that. I was engrossed in... Wait. What is that? And what's that god-awful smell? Observe. A corrupted crystal. My word. That is a breathtakingly beautiful crystal. Oh, I see my supposition was not mistaken. And I also see you aren't averse to digging through Spriggan entrails for your prize. We owe our furry friend a debt of gratitude, you know? This thick coating of digestive juices is protecting us from the harmful effects of the crystal, just as the watered pot you once used did. Why so glum, friend? You finally obtained the corrupted crystal you sought. What overflowing with earth-respected ether? Calm down, I jest. It is comprised of ice-respected ether, worry not. I suppose that joke was in poor taste, considering your previous two attempts were for naught. Better late than never. Hedden has neglected to return you your corrupted crystal. I beg your pardon, Shun. I forgot to return your crystal to you. Oh, there was a message for you from Professor Lambertine. Something about a man named Marquez? Apparently the professor misses the intellectual stimulation. Forgive me, I should have written it down. It occurs to me I've yet to ask. What? To ask why you needed that crystal. You aren't planning anything nefarious, are you? It would reflect poorly on me and my research if it was used for evil ends. Ah well, perhaps it's best I remain ignorant. I didn't become the professor's greatest pupil by filling my head with unnecessary information. Little do they know. Well, it's 10 o'clock. Okay, this one is a... This window's a blank. No, gondola. Idle hard. One day, this'll all be mine. Greetings, sir. Do you wish to proceed to your vessel? Took. Why do you tarry, Shion? Our work is not yet finished. We must press onward. Till the Harpy Queen lies broken at our feet. All repairs and modifications have been completed, Shion. Once you bring me that crystal, nothing will stand between us and Garuda. I'll need to run some tests to be sure, but this looks to be exactly what we need. Worry not, Shion, I'll see that your hard work doesn't go to waste. The Enterprise is already more than a common airship, but mark my words. Soon it will become something greater, something extraordinary. This is me. This is what I was born to do. Cutscene? Lady of the Vortex. With Sid's modifications now installed, the Enterprise is finally ready to make the journey to the Howling Eye. According to my tests, the device is now functioning in perfect harmony with the crystal, meaning we can leave whenever you're ready. But you must understand, the tests can only tell one so much. Until we approach the Howling Eye, until we attempt to breach the barrier itself, I cannot be sure that this will work. I think it only fair that to tell you that there is a small but statistically significant chance the crystal could trigger a massive... Mayhap it is better that we remain positive. Shion, I want to thank you for reuniting me with my ship, for trusting in me to develop this plan, for everything. You've helped me to rediscover a part of myself I'd forgotten. I am not the man I once was, and I do not know if I ever shall be. But I do know one thing. This feels right. My apologies for the sudden outpouring of sentiment. I would have waited until after the mission, but well, you understand.
There. She's ready.
Ah, she stirred.
Shush, Alfie.
To Kurthus,
Shush.
Enterprise.
Zip. Da, 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 da.
Damn it.
Damn it.
I
Well,
I once
flew in this airship.
And I was
Not
not
alone.
alone. There were adventurers on board. Adventurers like you.
Oh, flashback to 1.0. Oh, echo flashback.
Just how long have I worn these damn goggles?
Oh,
Ah, yes. I fancied myself
Self
a
a trendsetter.
trendsetter in my younger days.
he's always had that.
The young prodigy, admired by all. Exactly like his father.
He's always had this thing.
Born and raised in Garlemald.
Garlemald. Hey, look!
It was only natural that the precocious young student should become an engineer. Had his father not done the same? Father, when did we stop seeing eye to eye?
I think I know. Roughly around the time Project Meteor.
When did Meteor become
Become your everything.
and your loved
Loved ones cease to matter. Oh, look, there's Gaius.
You abandoned us all, but he was there for me, Father. There for me when you were not.
Gaius basically took Sid under his wing. Huh.
Though he proved no better in the end. Gaius was just another man with an all-consuming obsession. And
Biggs
so I
and
ran,
Wedge.
left the Empire behind and came to Eorzea, where I built the ironworks.
There's Biggs and Wedge. Wait a moment. But wait. This is 1.0 fuckery. My main character and Tune both were not legacy characters, so this cutscene makes little sense. It's just a fever dream.
Ah yes, it was then that I first donned these goggles.
I swear if it's Bootstrap Paradox.
Eorzea opened my eyes. It was home to so many manner of people, each with their own hopes and dreams. People worth saving, and so I fought beside them. I wanted to prove that my knowledge could serve a nobler purpose.
Knowledge. Shit. I may have
I
accidentally
wanted to
dropped something.
prove that there was another way.
I may or may not have
And it all
accidentally dropped
began
something.
that day when I found my new home.
I'll run this cutscene for now because I need to do something in my in my Home Assistant settings. And bright 100%, and I'll.
I had forgotten how wonderful it was. The wind in your hair, the endless sky. That light.
Oh, whoa,
It's
whoa, whoa,
surprising
whoa,
how
whoa,
few
whoa,
people
whoa,
know
whoa.
this, but all pureblood Garleans have a third eye.
And light, it was you, wasn't it? No, it wasn't.
Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess. The Enterprise was made for this, to carry Eorzea's protectors into battle.
The voice
I
acting.
am proud to be able to call her my own.
The voice acting from 3.0 onward is going to be better.
Sid?
Shut!
Alfinord, my boy, sorry to have been such a burden. I remember everything.
Everything.
My people and my purpose. Everything. Come, it would be rude to keep Garuda waiting.
That voice went all over the place. Into the vortex. What is it, Shun? Don't tell me you're having second thoughts on at a time like this, or do you truly wish to return to Gridania? All our efforts, all our travails, all of it was for this. Make ready, Shun, for the end is nigh, be it hers or our own. This one feels like I should honestly just go ahead and queue with players, because this is the last one. There we go. I'm queued. Queued up for the match against Garuda. I will kick Garuda's ass. And C pose. Hmm. Here we are, waiting for people to queue. Dun, 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 dun. Here we are, just waiting for a queue to pop. I'll just... it's too late. I'm just gonna run it. Hopefully, it'll not pop before the ads are over. Get one leg up. Wait a moment. I just heard some footsteps. There's some underfloor people. Let me just go to my keybinds. And we're back from the ads. Guess. I'll go ahead and withdraw and do it with NPCs because I don't think anyone's queuing right now for this one. Even the NPC, even the... I think even the bots are going for duty support. Let's do it like this. There's Garuda. Who dares intrude upon my sanctuary? Your insolence shall not go unpunished, landwalkers. Preserve. She is huge. As I live and breathe. The Exil. Over there, look. Goblins. Wait a moment. Amalja and cold prisoners. Why would the Exil bring them here? Wherefore come thou hither, foolish mortals? Garuda, we are come to put an end to your reign of terror. How dare you this blasphemy, my children? These landwalkers would bring me low. Who are you to crawl upon the earth? Do we not take to the skies and slip your defenses? We are bound by nothing, Garuda. Scratch! Slay the unfettered ones as we shall. With offering to Garuda they will serve. Leave the Exil to us, Shun. We will keep them distracted while you deal with her. Do not fail, Shun. Remember, you fight for the Scions, for Eorzea. Bring it on, you Bring it on, you KFC family meal with attitude issues. Onward! Soon you will see the depths of your folly, morsel. Uh-oh. Outer zone. Damn you, you stupid bird. Dungeon Siege 1. No! Destroyed it. To the dungeons too. But how in hell's... Never mind. Your religion. Crystals. Their gift system. As long as the Exo keep praying, she will never fall. Then let's stop them. To the forest, Shorty. The desert vermin next. Their walls of stone will not shield them from the tempest. Then I will take vengeance on the sea lice. Their wooden boats cannot outrun though hidden. Go ahead, try it. Nope. Oh, be mine. Sucks to be you. I'm all ready. No. There's the crystal. Yoink. We call that just yoink. That's all of them. And Harry, what have you done? Looks like you will fall apart. Guess again. Da -da 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 -da. Cutscene, cutscene, cutscene.
Why do you not tremble at my might? Why do you not beg for mercy? Why do you not die?
We've done it.
Impossible it is!
Kill you all.
Is that all?
Is that all? Oh no, Gaius. There's Gaius.
O Lady of the Vortex, almighty Garuda. Of all primals, the most terrible.
I say again, is that all? Oh, he is. Oh boy, he's stuck in
Gaius.
he is monologuing again.
Ah, Sid, my boy, you look well. For one who has forsaken kin and country. I wonder what else you will forsake before the day is done.
What?
What exactly did you hope to accomplish here this day? Well, I shall accomplish far more.
Gone. Overwhelming firepower. That's all. That's what he's accomplishing here.
Is that all? Is that all? Insolent mortal! I shall make you suffer! That foul stench! I see now. She has touched you!
Simple.
Very well.
Seven hells, does she still mean to fight?
Apparently so.
Our Lord of the Inferno Almighty, Freak, grant us succor in our hour of need.
Oh, the Emulja getting.
Save us, Titan, Lord of Crags! Ah, it hurts us so! The pain! The pain!
Oh,
What is she?
12.
12 preserve.
Preserve.
She cannot mean to.
Yes, she can. She is summoning the other two. There we have it, freaked. And Titan. Behold.
No. No, this is all wrong.
Stop gawping, boy. We must run.
Yeah. Legate.
Surrender yourselves unto me. I would feast upon your ether. None shall stand against the wind.
I want to know how they just had a little had two fingers on the dial there for pitch shifting and the like. Oh, deploy Ultima.
Bear witness to the glory of the Empire.
Charging. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gold.
It is you who will suffer, Garuda. Ancient Alec had ways of dealing with your kind. Now, look on
And
their
the ultimate weapon.
icon.
This
and
Despair.
No! No! No!
Squish. Oh my. It can fly now, I guess.
Magnificent. It exceeds all expectation.
There's La Habrea.
With each primal it consumes, it grows more powerful. A marvel, is it not?
Such is the fate of those who oppose the Empire.
Cartoon villain.
There will be no warriors of light to save you this time. If your leaders are as wise as they are reported, they will surrender.
Little do you know.
Your skills are impressive, but they will not be enough.
Yep, it can fly now.
12, have mercy. What chance
What's
have
that we against such an ungodly creation?
And who was that?
Who was that armored
devil?
devil?
That was Gaius
Some
van
Balsar.
Legatus
This-
of the 14th Imperial Legion and Supreme Commander of the Garlean Invasion Force in
Neosia. Of course, the Black Wolf. How could I not realize? Grandfather mentioned him in his journal. I was never so naive to think that the man would abandon his ambitions. But these developments are beyond my worst expectations. What have you been doing these past 5 years? How could something of this magnitude have escaped the Alliance's attention? We heard no whispers, saw no signs. In the wake of the calamity, the Empire seized land and built outposts. But that was the extent of their aggression. Damn it, Gaius, where in the seven hells did you find that thing? It's been a day of unexpected developments. But the fact remains, Garuda is no longer a threat. While I take no comfort in the manner of her downfall, it does mean that we may safely put the matter of primals to one side. For the time being, at least. Which just leaves the matter of Gaius' new toy. Indeed, that weapon poses the greatest threat to Eorzea. It must be destroyed. But first, we must needs find out all we can. Let us make for Vesper Bay. We shall rebuild the Scions. All is not yet lost, my friend, for we bear the light and shall surely lead our people from the darkness. I have this feeling deep inside. That weapon didn't destroy those primals. It devoured them. Gods only know what else it can do. Well, that's an experience I would rather not have again. Something has been troubling me, Shion. Shortly before the Black Wolf took center stage. When Garuda attempted to claim you as her own, I could have sworn I saw. But I'm sure I was mistaken. In times of great stress, the evidence of the eye is apt to be misread by even the most inquiring mind. Forget I mentioned it. Returning to the subject of our earlier discussion, we may consider the matter of primals closed until further notice. There's no beast tribe will dare summon their god as long as that weapon exists. Shamefully, a more effective deterrent I could not imagine. It almost seems a shame to plot its destruction. free wing knight. Reclamation. Alphino is ready to return to the Waking Sands. It has past time that we return to the Waking Sands. To leave our headquarters in disrepair any longer would be to dishonor the memory of those who fell there. We have been brought to our knees, but we will rest, rebuild, and rise once more. Surely there's a guy down there. So, you know what I need to do. Come on. There we go. Pray return to the Waking Sands. Let's. Speak with Alphino in the Waking Sands. Sheesh, this place is a dump. I had no idea, Shun. I can only imagine how you felt when you returned that day. Tell me, Shun, does aught here strike you as odd? I see signs of recent habitation. Could it be that we have trespassers? Mayhap it is just my imagination. Come, let us proceed into the solar. Wait. Wait. Ida! Who goes there? Who goes there? Now, Ida. Is that any way to greet a friend? Alphino, Shun. Sid. Sid? Wait, is this a dream? Not that I'm aware of. It's been a while, Ida. I don't believe it. I was sure you'd been... This place has seen better days. You know. I wasn't actually here when I was still in talks with the Adder's Nest. First I knew about it was when I came back and I saw... Ida. The church had taken care of the bodies, but that still left stains. It's hard to know where to start. If your Stola hadn't been here to help me... Your Stola's here too? Yes, but she's not here right now. She's gone to Ul'dah to meet a man who might know what happened to the others. Papalima and Minfilia weren't among the dead, according to the church. Y'shtola thinks they were taken somewhere. Upon the orders of the Black Wolf, no doubt. Why would he want them? Why would he want them? Because they possess something he desires. Knowledge of another power that can be brought to bear against the primals. One that Gaius has yet to harness. The Echo. Gaius will be aware of its existence, as well as the immunity it grants the gifted to the primal's influence. Powerful though this Alagon weapon may be, he will doubtless desire such protection. He means to use Minfilia to gain an understanding of the Echo. None of which explains how the Empire came to know the location of the Waking Sands in the first place. No matter, the Empire has shown its hand, and now we must act. It's up to us to rebuild the Scions and save Eorzea. Can I count on you, Ida? What? Oh yes, of course, whatever you need. We can discuss our next move upon Y'shtola's return. For now, I say we rest. Time to sleep.
Hear, feel, think.
Heidelin wants a word. What is it, Heidelin?
Bringer of light, brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth bright. I am Heidelin, all made one. Hearken unto me now, for the darkness doth begin to spread. Wear thee the bearer of the crimson brand, for he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always. The crystals shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both.
Don't lock me as a paladin.
Steel thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the heart of darkness.
I don't know if this is foreshadowing for later expacts, but or just for this.
Fear not, for I am ever with thee.
I don't know if it's foreshadowing for the later expacts, but What? Y'shtola! Shun, I see you and Alphino are safe. And Sid. That we five should meet each other thus defies simple explanation. It's as if the benevolent hand of Master Louis Soir still guides us still. He would not see us undone so easily. Not now when the need is so great. I know where Minfilia and the others are being held. Where? An Imperial stronghold in the heart of Mordona. Castrum's Sentry. Any excuse to hunt. Gaius may have called it a weapon of ancient Allag, but I saw extensive magitech modifications. An Imperial Castrum. 'Twas to be expected, I suppose. Alright, let's do this. Let's go and rescue Minfilia and the others. Casing the Castrum will... I will let wait. I'll wait with casing the castrum until next time. So, let's find someone to raid, shall we? As for you,
I can't quite get enough time on the inside of the cycle that you spin with gravity and dust. I'm falling in between the planets and the sun into the orbit that surrounds you. That orbit that
following. I'm gonna lower the music volume for myself because it's loud.
space is filling up. Satellites that I can't seem to keep track of. I get the feeling.
How about I raid you all out to Grinding Gear, who is reacting to 7.5 live letter. See you all over there. And see you tomorrow for more of our main campaign. Good night.